It's easy to spot the changes in airport security since 9/11. Passengers go through metal detectors, baggage is screened, but not so on Amtrak, the government-run rail system. As WTIU's Stan Jastrzebski reports, officials believe such procedures are either unwarranted or impossible to implement.
Every morning, passengers buy tickets at the Indianapolis Amtrak station, often from an automated machine without showing an ID. When they board the train to Chicago, Amtrak employees sometimes handle their bags, but only to lift them onto the train. Conductor Philip Strebe has worked for Amtrak for 25 years and says screenings are for airports, not trains.
I don't really find it necessary. Perhaps I lived 20 years ago, but I don't see the need for it at this time. Anybody that wanted to do anything doesn't have to board a train, and I think anybody with any kind of common sense would know that. But yeah, you're absolutely right. You can bring anything aboard that you wish. It's been that way since train travel began. It more than likely will continue that way unless there's some kind of an incident.
On the train, first-time traveler Gaynor Reed said she was expecting more visible security.
I think that if you got to do it at the airport, you should do it at all of them. At the train, the bus, all of it.
But Amtrak spokesman Mark Maglieri says the manpower needed for such an effort effectively rules it out.
That is simply not possible. There are more than 500 places in this country where you can be ticketed on Amtrak to and from. And it's an open system, just as it is in all other service modes. It's not physically possible to have enough people in enough places to staff that.
Maglieri says Amtrak does use dogs, which can smell contraband on passengers, but distributes them randomly. The issue is funding. Amtrak receives only a fraction of the cash awarded to highway projects and the Federal Aviation Administration each year, meaning the rails will have to police themselves, at least for the time being. For WTIU News, I'm Stan Jastrzebski.